He ran a marathon in banned shoes. See what he's talking
Today
about.
I'm going to run a marathon in banned shoes. These shoes are banned by World Athletics for using illegal performance-enhancing technology. So I've come to a non-World Athletics marathon to put them to the test. Let's go! Come on! These could potentially be the fastest shoes in the world.
Got a spring in them.
Maybe I could break a world record. Nah, they're not ready for this. The band shoes are going to tear this up. I was aiming for a personal best of 2 hours and 50 minutes. And with the weather conditions looking perfect and me wearing literally the most illegal shoe on planet Earth, yeah, Puma designed it that way on purpose in the name of speed. But more on that later. All of the hard work and dedication had led up to this moment. It really was go time. Come on. And it was now time to go racing.
On above everybody.
Now, don't get me wrong, the band shoes were feeling great, but I think we started too far back in the field. I really don't know what happened. The start was just pure chaos. Forget I ran a marathon in band shoes. I started last and finished
first. Said they
first.
feel good, but...
Oh, and this is my friend Lewis.
He's running
the
I
marathon.
feel like you gotta run on your
As I was
toes with
getting out
those
the worst of
shoes.
the traffic, I felt much more comfortable. But I hadn't made it out without issues. First bit of adversity we've faced. I've dropped 2 gels. I might pay the price for that later on. Hopefully there's some more at aid stations. We'll see. Not ideal. Carrying a camera, a phone, gels and powders whilst running a marathon's not easy. I didn't notice at the time, but that was not the only thing I'd dropped. And this other thing, there was no alternative for. Nutrition is so important when doing a marathon, and as much as this wasn't going to impact me right now, or even for
How
another
is he
15
dropping
miles, I could really end up paying the price towards the end. There's nothing more reassuring than getting a performance condition -1 at the start of a marathon. It wasn't all bad news though. We were off to a great start. 6:26 first mile, on pace, perfectly. I was targeting 6 minutes and 29 seconds per mile, and we were cooking. So I haven't actually explained why I'm doing this. So last year in April, I broke the record for the fastest ever marathon in Crocs. I ran 2 hours and 58 minutes, which I was chuffed with. But then a couple of months ago, disaster struck. Vamos! Disaster struck when a man called Kevin came and beat my record by 7 whole minutes.
That's tough.
7 minutes! I think
Crocs
even
is
with my
crazy.
very best training, I'm not sure whether I can beat that time. So to have an idea whether I can, I'm running this in the band shoes. And my goal is 2 hours and 50 minutes. 2 hours and 50 minutes is 1.5 minutes quicker than Kevin ran. So if I can do this in band shoes, I might just have a chance in Crocs with some more training, that is. However, if I can't break 2 hours and 50 minutes today in band shoes, I've got no chance. Cheers. But this whole Crocs Marathon story got even crazier when I met a special person at the start line.
Chris, the Croc runner, right?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
You used to have the marathon world record in Crocs, right?
Yeah, yes.
I have the Olympic record, man. I did the Olympics in Crocs.
What? You went the Olympics in Crocs? No way. Are you hearing this? Yeah, tell me this. What's your name? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. What's your name? Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Enjoy the race.
Yeah, you too. Say, vamos. Vamos. Come on. I wish I could have spent more time talking to Anthony and just finding out more about this marathon he did, but I guess
Olympics
that's
and
life.
Crocs is crazy.
Shoes are squeaking nice and good. So far though, the band shoes are feeling incredible. Having no laces doesn't seem to be an issue. They're feeling super responsive, slightly heavy, but so far, so good. This is one of the nicest runs I've ever done. I mean, I'm only 5 miles in, but it's great. This is the Murcia Marathon that I'm doing. Murcia is in Spain, and this is a flat marathon through the city, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is honestly one of the nicest races I've ever done. It feels like such a privilege to be able to come here, film these videos, and travel and see these awesome places. Honestly, I feel so lucky. I absolutely love this. But what I don't love about traveling is having no data when you arrive, or those extortionate data roaming fees you get. Don't you hate that, Lewis?
Oh, absolutely.
So annoying, is it? But thankfully, I've got a solution to that. The sponsor of today's video, Saily. Saily is a digital eSIM service which gives you mobile data whilst traveling. It takes away so much hassle from traveling and it's super affordable. So to show you just how easy it is to set up Saily, I'm going to set it up while running a marathon. So before you go on your holiday, download the Saily app, create an account, and then explore plans, pick the country that you go, select your final eSIM in. So do yourself a favour, make your next trip abroad just that much easier and use Saily. Thank you so much, Saily, for sponsoring this video. And back to the marathon. Oh, gracias. I need this. Got my guy? What's your name? Albert. Chris, nice
So
to meet
you
you.
look like Kevin, the one that
Have a
wore the
good run.
Crocs.
Vamos! 16K! 10 miles! Yeah! So what exactly makes these shoes banned? Well, World Athletics shoe regulations state you can only have one plate in your midsole. And what do I mean by that? Having a carbon plate in your midsole increases rigidity of the shoe, making it more like a spring. You're limited to have one carbon plate in your shoe. These shoes, however, have three. The second World Athletics shoe regulation these shoes break is stack height. You can only have foam of up to 40 millimeters in your shoe. Any bigger and it breaks the rules. These shoes have 58 millimeters of stack height. 58! Pairing the two together, these are potentially some of the fastest shoes in the world, but they have no shoelaces, which is a bit of an issue. Also, there's only 1,000 pairs of these shoes in the world, so that only means a handful of people have ever ran a marathon in them. I'm really about to find out their true potential. 18 kilometers! Yeah!
He didn't even break those shoes in
Progress
though. He
update.
just went
So
straight to
11
run a
and half miles
marathon.
into the marathon, and we're all right on pace. If anything, slightly ahead. We're doing brilliant. We're having a great time as well.
I was about 3 miles ago.
Lewis is getting some stitch. The band shoes, though, are doing absolute bits. They're moving about a bit because they've got no laces, so we might get some blisters at the end. That's nothing we can't cope with. And this place is beautiful. I will say, though, I'm slightly concerned about having lost my salt tablets and gels, given that it's now warming up as well. Feel a bit of a niggle in my knee, and the shoes are really getting squeaking now, which means they're working their best. You know, when they're squeaking, they're not messing about. Got them Illumi shoes on.
So at this race in Murcia, there's also a half marathon as well as the marathon.
All the way, brother! You got it! Let's go! Most people are doing the half, so it's going to be pretty lonely from here on out.
And this might not seem like much, but it really is. Having people around you when you run in drags you along, it motivates you, it just makes it so much easier. The mix of that and now getting fatigued from the run itself meant this race just got much harder.
21K, halfway. Let's
Halfway.
go! We are way ahead of pace.
But despite this, for now at least, we were motoring.
Yeah! Let's go! Marathon? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah!
After locking in for a couple of miles, we were almost 75% done, leaving only the hardest 25% left.
Some guy, Jerome, commented on my last video saying the benefit from these shoes really comes in at 30K. Well, these band shoes more than ever. Let's put the theory to the test. I also just went through a really bad patch, cramping and feeling awful, but we've powered through now.
This is the nature of marathon running. One moment you're feeling fine, and the next, you can't run. And shortly after, this message really hit home.
Come on, brother. You've got this. You sure? Let's get it. All the way.
My comrades had fallen, leaving me with only the demons inside my head, or demon.
Kevin.
Come on. Almost at 20 miles.
The band shoes were incredible, but unfortunately, no shoe can stop the pain of a marathon.
Mile 21. 6:11. 5 miles to go, but I am cramping. Dropping them salt tablets is costing me massively, but this man right here, he's keeping me going. Vamos. 22 miles in. Come on, 4 miles to go. God. Oh. Feel really good, like, not really out of breath that much. Shoes feel unreal. The band shoes, shout out. Just cramping every step. I've got to push myself here to somewhere I really don't want to go. So anyway, I'm going to get this time. Hold tight, Kevin. 24.28 to go done. 2 miles
slower
to go.
and slower.
Slightly off the pace now, but I can hold it.
Get your business up and running with Shopify, the commerce platform designed for entrepreneurs. Get customizable themes to match the look and feel of your brand. No coding required.
Yeah. Come on, Chris. It's time to go.
Vamos, 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 vamos.
Vamos! Yeah! 39k, 3 to go. That's what you get for trying to film a marathon with your phone. I'm having a second wind. It must be the band shoes.
I did feel bad about using band shoes for this marathon. As much as I'd pushed myself to my limit and was so close to achieving my goal of breaking 2 hours and 50 minutes, I'd essentially cheated to get there. With that being said though, this had been the most enjoyable run of my 13-year running career. The incredible location and people, it was just all so fun. You see, a marathon isn't just about the race. It's the months of training and preparation beforehand.
It's the
making
friends
huge
we make along the
sacrifices
way.
to achieve your goal.
I'm gonna do it. Come on. All the way.
And as much as I'd cheated my way to the finish line,
I can see the finish.
getting the opportunity to share this moment of celebrating months of hard work with other people was priceless.
What on earth is going on? Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Great running. Oh, incredible. Your support is so good. I love the vest.
Yeah, have you had a good time?
Time?
Yeah, you did. Merci.
Should I ask him, was it fun? Well. Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.